What's up, guys? West Coast Picks here, and today I have this Sargent Mortise cylinder, nice big one. Was pinned up and sent to me by TinMan13. It's called Experimental, and has a very nice key to it. They don't pay attention to the keys as much as they used to, and these older ones are always very nice looking. So, this is New Haven, Connecticut, USA. Sargent. They're probably not made there anymore, but they might be. There might be some that are. So let's get this thing in the vise and see what I can do about getting into it. Not sure how many pin this is. The key looks like a 5-pin key, but the core looks long enough to have like 7 pins in it. So very tight keyway as well. So I'm gonna have to try to work off this side warding here, and because of that, I'm gonna choose a thin pick and a thin tension wrench if I can find one. Let's try this guy. It's pretty thin. Just to give me more room. Alright, let's see if I can get into this thing. Looks tight, but I got a couple clicks out of one there. A little bit out of 2. Click out of 3. Clicking out of 4, but it doesn't really feel like it's set. A little bit of something out of 5. It was very, very minute. Almost not worth mentioning. A little bit more. I think I'm getting feedback, very slight feedback out of 5 here. I think that was 5% maybe. Hopefully not overset. Oh, got a pretty good full set out of 2. Couple clicks out of 3. 4. Very, very light tension on here. I'm trying to feel anything in this lock. It's like one wants to go again. If so, he's like right on the ceiling. Over, give me a click. Feels like he wants more. I lost my full set. Man, this warding is brutal. Hard to work around here. I have one in the back here. I think it's maybe 4 or 5 that does not want to move. And there's probably a nice high cut pin behind it. I'm going to have to try a deeper hook, and I don't think it's going to fit in here very well, so let's give it a shot. getting under whatever that back pin is. Not going to be an easy task. Even these 22,000ths are a little thick. They seem to be fitting, but oh, there we go. Got 5. A little bit. I could feel a tiny bit of a false set off of them. So let's see who else wants to go. Two is down. Ground doesn't really want to go anywhere. Alright, well, I had a decent full set, and pretty light tension. I'm just trying to find anything that wants to do anything. I'm not having much luck here. Feels like 4 is very deep, or sorry, shallow, or whatever you want to call it. So it's on the ground, it doesn't want to go. And I think there's a high cut behind him, so. Oh, really good full set now. This just goes to show you guys, there we go. The most of the fight out of a lock is always the keyway. Wow, that was a long, long fight for this Sargent. But it is what it is. Sometimes it just take a while. This is a brutal lock. I felt some spools and some serrations and stuff like that, but I think the majority of the fight came from the keyway and the bitting, combination of the two. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, God, I hate these. All right. Let's see if I can get into this thing. I do not like these. Sam, I am. Oh, hey. I was almost painless. But I'm not there yet, so if I do lock it up, I have the key. Oh, nice. He must have pre-bent this or something, because it actually came out pretty smooth in comparison to the other ones I've tried. We will shim this puppy. Is this long enough? Yeah, it is. Are you even long enough, bro? Ooh, nice tight Sargent. And a T-pin or something in the back. There we go. Jeez. You know, it looks pretty solid the whole way. I'm just going to chance it. My apologies if I screwed up. But, gotta take risks. Yes, it is a 6-pinner. Despite being most likely a 5-pin key. Let's, well, we'll take a look at the key after. Put this down. Check out the key pins. And, oh, that one hopped out. We have a standard. A spooled, serrated spool, actually. A nice spool overset trap, which I might have fallen into earlier on if I managed to find my way out. Very serrated pin on 4, very serrated. This is a key pin T-pin spool on 5, and 6 is a spool. So we could tell by looking at these pins that actually 4 was our low cut, and that's the one I was having trouble getting by. We are threaded in 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's awesome. Now let's go up top and see what Tin Man put in here. Alright. This was a fighter, guys. This was a just a pain in the butt because of the bitting. And we have a pin and pin, which promptly fell apart. Oh, it's a 3-part. That is awesome. I love seeing other people's pin and pins. You don't see them that often. And because I make them all the time, I know how much work. Oh, it's not a 3-part. That's just another spool at the top. That's cool. But because I make them all the time, I know just how much work making a pin and pin actually is. They are not quick. And, you know, you got to get them right. So I appreciate when I see one in another lock. Nice variation in spring pressure. Another pin and pin. Nice. Nice serrated pin and pin. This is a nice double T-pin spool. So 3. The spring, oh, there it is. I was going to say it didn't want to come out, but there it is. Okay, where is 5? Don't know where 5 is, but we have another pin and pin. Well, actually, what the hell is going on here? This is the bottom part, and then this came out. And then there's a top part to it as well. So I can get it to come out here. And it's sideways in there. I could see it. Just happened at the end though. So, and very low spring pressure as well. So, I'm not sure. That almost looks broken or something. Weird. Actually all came out of there, and I'm not sure what is up with 5. Oh, there it is, just topped out. It is a spooled T-pin, so I obviously pushed him up pretty high, and he wedged up there for a sec. And we are threaded in every chamber up in the Bible, so very awesome lock, very hard to get into. Thanks TinMan13 for sending me this awesome piece of work, and very nice pins as well. Let's go over them here. Let me focus in. Nice. I like the contrast on this board. So we have a standard in 1, we have a serrated spool in 2, we have a spool overset trap in 3, very nicely serrated pin in 4, a spooled T-pin in 5, and a spool in 6. We have an awesome pin and pin in 1 here, with a spool on the top. It's pretty damn cool. We have a barrel type serrated on 2. We have another pin and pin, which is a serrated collar. The first one had a serration too, but this one a little bit wider of a serration, maybe even close to a spool. And then 3, we have this double spooled T-pin. Pretty badass. On 4, we have this spooled T-pin. A little bit reduced diameter on the bottom portion of the spool. And in 6, we have this pretty cool 2-part, or 3-part I should say, pin. Very serrated collar. We have a bottom piece that goes up inside, and then we have a top piece that also goes down inside. And the top piece kind of looks broken off. It's very sharp. Not sure what's up with that. No other little pieces fell out of here, so don't think it's broken. It's probably just the way it was made or something. Who knows? But very awesome. This is what TinMan13 put in this lock, experimental. And yeah, that took me a while to get at, like 7 minutes or something like that. 6.5, 7 minutes to get this thing open. Very nice pins. Very nice lock, Tin Man. Thanks a lot for sending it to me and out to the community. I feel sorry for the guy who gets it next. Thanks everyone else for watching, and have a good one, guys. Later.